Good morning, class. Today, we'll be talking about figurative language. Figurative language is what authors use in order to help the reader visualize and understand what they are writing. A couple of types of figurative language may be a metaphor, a simile, alliteration, onomatopoeia, personification, and hyperbole. The first topic that we're going to talk about this morning is the metaphor. A metaphor is a word comparing two nouns that are not alike. A simile is a sentence using words like, or as to compare two nouns that are not alike. Sort the similes and metaphors today, class. Tell me which word you think goes where, and I will place it there. Roadhog, metaphor. Correct. Chill out, metaphor. Correct again. Couch potato, metaphor. Cool, metaphor once again. Correct. You guys are doing so awesome. Heart of stone, a metaphor also. Blown away, also a metaphor. Good job, class. Eats, eats like a bird. Where does that one go, class? Remember that a simile uses like and as. Correct. That should be placed in the simile. Eats like a pig. Correct, students. Simile. Blind as a bat. That is a simile as well. You guys are doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Once again, I will tell you that the simile is a sentence comparing two things using like or as. Dead as a doorknob. Simile. Correct. Happy as a clam. That is also simile. Correct. Alliteration is the repetition of the same sound at the beginning of words in a line of poetry or in a sentence. Onomatopoeia are when a word sounds like the sound it is describing. So we're going to do this together once again as well. So tell me, which places do you believe that these words should go? Do we guys need to take a recap? Remember that onomatopoeia is when a word sounds like the sound it is describing. And alliteration is the repetition of the same sound at the beginning of words in a line of poetry. The repetition of the same sound at the beginning of words in a line of poetry. Sing silly songs. Sing silly songs. Alliteration. Broken bones. Broken bones. Correct. Alliteration. Plopped on the floor. Alliteration. Correct, students. The balloon went Pop. The balloon went plop. Onomatopoeia. My tummy rumbled. My tummy rumbled. Correct. Rumbled. Rumbled is the sound. He slurped his water. Slurped. Slurped. Onomatopoeia. Correct, class. The next word we will learn about today is a hyperbole. This is an exaggeration that is not meant to be taken seriously. So, basically saying something and then thinking in your head, it's just a joke. Write some examples of hyperboles you have heard recently on your sheet of paper, and I will take it up in 2 minutes. Remember, class, that a hyperbole is something that is not meant to be taken literal. The next word that we will go over, class, is personification, describing human qualities in something that is not human. Example, that rose has pretty fingernails. Can any of you give me examples, class? Describing human qualities in something that is not a person. Personification. Together, class, we will finish these sentences using techniques of personification. After a hard day of work, the shovel took a bath. The cloud was sad and began to rain. The ocean decided to wave goodbye. The sun sat on my shoulders. The hammer hit the nail with its hand. All of the words I put in with your help make these non-living objects appear to be human beings. Let's see what you can remember. Giving human-like qualities to non-humans. Yes, Stacy, what is your answer? Correct. Personification. Next, Timothy. What are words that resemble the sound that they describe? Correct. Onomatopoeia. Christopher. What is a word that compares unlike things? Correct. Simile. Good job, Christopher. Next, Kamika. A phrase with words that begin with the same sound. Correct. Hyperbole. Comparing unlike things using the words like or as. Correct. Alliteration. An exaggeration, not taken serious. Metaphor, of course. Now let's see if I have correctly told you what they were. Or did I trick you guys? Yes, Miss Holland did. Just to see if you would try and prove me wrong. An exaggeration not taken seriously is a hyperbole. A phrase with words that begin with the same sound is alliteration. Comparing unlike things using words like or as is a simile. Giving human-like qualities to non-humans is personification. Words that resemble the sound that they describe is onomatopoeia. Comparing unlike things is a metaphor. So now I am passing out your mini quizzes to be completed only by you. And on the back, I would like you to reflect on today's lesson. I will also take up your other papers that I told you to write about personification. You have 6 minutes, class.